These bags are heavy. I don't know how you carried them all these years.
Wait till they're packed.
You guys must be really excited about this writers' conference.
Excited. 3 days in New York, the most dynamic city in the world, brushing elbows with some of the great writers of our time. Excited can't begin to describe the feelings I'm feeling.
What does?
Real excited?
That's why we're leaving tonight. We want to have a free day just to enjoy the city again.
Now, would either of you want anything from New York?
No, thank you.
I'd like a hammer.
You have a hammer.
Not from New York.
George, I'm not going to bring you a hammer.
Well, what else do they have in New York?
They have anything you want.
I want a hammer.
Dick, if he wants a hammer...
All right, if he wants a hammer, I'll bring him a hammer.
Thanks. I'll take these upstairs. Boy, these are heavy.
Are you two sure you're going to be all right here?
We'll be fine. You're just going to have a great time. You won't be hearing from us unless there's an unexpected disaster.
Oh, hi, everybody.
What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. I just came by to ask if anyone can run my cafe for the next few days.
We're driving to New York tonight for a writers' conference.
I didn't know anything about it.
You certainly did. I stood here a couple of days ago and told you the whole story.
I probably had my mind on something else.
Kirk, why do you need someone to run your cafe?
If I tell you, everyone has to promise not to cry or get hysterical.
I think we can promise that.
I'm going in the hospital tomorrow for surgery.
What for?
My nose?
What's the matter with it?
Oh, God. Well, seeing as we're all good friends, I guess I can tell you. When I was just a kid, my older sister's favorite singer was Ricky Nelson. She had his face on a charm bracelet. And like any normal American boy, when it came to dealing with my older sister, I was totally sadistic.
What are you talking about?
One day when she wasn't looking, I took her favorite charm and hid it where she'd never find it.
Kirk, will you please get to the point?
I've got Ricky Nelson up my nose.
Kirk, of all the stories you have ever told us, that may be the most preposterous.
Oh, I don't know. I've heard of that. Well, people going through their whole life with a coin up their nose or an olive pit. I heard about one guy who had a tiddlywink up his nose.
See? It's not that unusual.
I didn't say that. There are 4 billion people in the world. I've heard of maybe 5 like you.
I can't believe you've lived with this all these years. Do you realize how lucky you are that nothing serious has happened?
I'm going in the hospital tonight for an operation tomorrow. What do you people call serious?
I wish there was something that we could do.
There is. You could look after my cafe.
We told you we're going to a writers' conference.
You could cancel.
We don't want to cancel.
Okay, I'll find someone else. How about driving me to the hospital?
Kirk, I'll drive you to the hospital.
Are you sure you can steer with my head on your lap?
Kirk, you can drive yourself to the hospital.
You don't want to do anything for me, do you? Can't you see I'm scared? I've never been in a hospital before. I don't have anyone to turn to. Please? Take care of me?
Dick, honey, we really don't have to be there a day early. Once we know he's fine, we could leave tomorrow morning and still get there in time for cocktails and dinner tomorrow night.
Oh, I guess you're right. I just don't want to miss anything.
We won't.
I hope you appreciate what good friends we are.
Are you kidding? You're about the best friends a guy could have. Well, best friends would cancel their trip and run my cafe. But you're that close.
nursing. I have seen hundreds of people faint at the sight of blood. But this is the first time I've ever seen anyone faint at the sight of a gift shop. Do you feel strong enough to change into your hospital gown?
I'll try. Thanks, that helped.
The doctor ordered this. It'll help you relax and get a good night's sleep.
Kirk, can we unpack your suitcase for you?
Thank you.
There's nothing in here but paper.
Well, I didn't want to leave everything just lying around in a safe deposit box, so I brought it with me.
You brought your birth certificate, your tax return, car registration, and an autograph from George Harrison.
How did you get that?
I did a favor for him once.
Really, what?
He asked me to leave him alone, so I did.
How are we doing in there?
I'm not coming out in this.
You're supposed to be getting in bed.
I just made it.
I'll be back to check on you later.
Are you comfortable?
Yes?
Let's go.
You're leaving?
Relax, you'll be fine.
Could someone at least stay with me until I fall asleep? Leslie?
Oh, well, if you're really that scared, I'll stay a little while and then take a cab. Okay. Good luck. We'll check on you in the morning before we leave for New York.
Oh, Dick, just one more thing before the goofballs kick in.
What?
I know you've been reluctant to help me, but I did find somebody else to look after the cafe, and I took the liberty of telling them to call you before you leave if they need anything. I thought if it wasn't too much trouble, you could answer your phone.
Sure.
One more thing. I know the odds of anything going wrong are 1 in a trillion, but just on the fluke chance, the doctor's a butcher. Promise me something.
What?
On the bottom of my suitcase, you'll find my telephone bill. If I don't make it, don't mail it.
Dick, are you gonna be happy with me?
Why is that?
I just saved you $40. I fixed the washing machine.
I didn't know there was anything wrong with it.
Neither did I. Joanna told me.
What was the matter with it?
Well, it's just too technical to explain.
Well, you know, I'm kind of mechanically minded.
No, I meant for me.
Dick, I just spoke to Leslie at the hospital. Kirk's out of the operating room and everything's fine.
Great. Let's go. If we leave now, we'll be there in time for cocktails.
Joanna, guess what? I fixed the washing machine.
George, it was the dryer.
Oh, boy. Hope I can fix it before my shirts get done.
Okay, you ready? Let's go.
George, do you know where to reach us?
Joanna, you have written down everything for George. He has to know about us, about the inn, and about life in general.
Oh, honey, I'm just making sure that everything's all right.
Everything is going to be fine. Now, let's get out of here before we get stuck again. That's exactly what I mean. George, get that. We're on our way to New York.
Hello? Oh, just a second. Dick, it's for you.
Thanks, George. Hello? Yes, Kirk mentioned you might be calling. It's the people he got to work for him in the cafe. What's the problem? You can't get in. Well, I thought Kirk said something about hiding a key. Well, where have you been looking? Well, don't you think it'd be smarter to look near the cafe? Listen, I have an extra key here. I'll be right over with it. I know I've heard that voice before. Hello? Hello? Oh, no, it's you.
Hi, I'm Larry, and this is my brother Darrell, and that's my other brother Darrell.
I know who you are. I thought you said you couldn't get in.
Oh, we climbed up on the roof and came down through the chimney over the grill.
This may be a stupid question, but once one of you were inside, why didn't he let the other two in through the door?
Oh, we thought of that, but we fought too much over who'd get to crawl down the chimney.
Do you know anything about running a cafe?
Well, as we understand it, people ask for food and we give it to them.
That's basically it. Do you know where the food is?
Oh, yeah, right here. Got lucky on the way over. Darrell clubbed a weasel.
What do they actually do at a writers' conference?
Well, all these writers get together and they exchange ideas, and they hold workshops and they attend lectures and just generally share with their peers ways and means of improving their craft.
Gee, and they could do all that in 2 days?
They can do all that in one morning. They spend the rest of the time making water balloons and short sheeting the beds. Oh, there you are, all set?
Yeah, I would have been back sooner. You'll never guess who's running the cafe.
Who?
Larry, Darrell, and Darrell.
You're kidding. Honey, do you think we should leave for New York with them over there?
With them over there, I think we should leave, even if we weren't going to. All right, if we step on it, we can get there in time for the shrimp cocktail.
Should I answer that?
No, I may as well. It's probably Larry, Darrell, and Darrell wanting your recipe for weasel. Hello? Oh, hi, Larry. Hi, Darrell. Hi, Darrell. I'm fine. Would you put Larry back on, please? Hi, Larry. I'm fine. Larry, I'm kind of in a hurry. What's the problem? The lunch crowd. Kirk doesn't have a lunch crowd. I was just over there. The place is empty. All right, I'll be right over.
Now what's the matter?
He says they're swamped. I don't know. They probably saw the reflection in a glass, and they think there are 3 more people over there. All right, you get in the car, and I'll be right there.
I'll call you if I have any last-minute questions. Where are you staying?
It's on the list.
Where's the list?
Oh, swell. What are you doing here?
Are you Devane?
I'm Loudon. I'm Dick Loudon.
Well, we're looking for Devane.
What's he done?
He's supposed to make us lunch.
I don't understand.
Devane has a contract with the state to provide one hot meal the first Tuesday of every month to prisoners in transit.
I see. I take it Kirk didn't tell you anything about this. All right. It's no big problem. Just start frying up some burgers.
State law requires that in addition to the meat course, prisoners be served 2 fresh vegetables, a green salad, and bread and butter.
I see.
Most of your prisoners will prefer your wheat bread.
Do you guys have all of this?
We got the meat.
By meat you mean ground beef, right?
Right.
What about the vegetables?
All we could find was a carrot, and Darrell ate that.
Well, look, since Kirk isn't here, why don't you go to some other place this time?
I'm afraid we can't do that. The state's already paid Devane.
Well, that figures. Look, I feel bad about this, but I know you're all on your way to prison. But see, I have to be in New York for this cocktail party. Let me see what I can do. Joanna? Honey, you want to come in here a minute? And, turn off the car. And lock it. My wife's waiting in the car. We were on our way to New York for this writers conference. I don't know how many of you are interested in writing. I write mostly, informational type books. Just general ways of enhancing your environment. So, what are you fellas interested in?
Dick, who are these gentlemen?
Well, these men are being transferred to a maximum security facility up north.
It seems that Kirk has some kind of deal with the state to feed them.
Yeah, this will probably be the last meal they have outside of prison.
Well, this food should make the transition a lot easier.
These are their nutritional requirements.
Where's fruit?
If it doesn't say fruit, they don't need fruit. And look, if I go shopping, how long would you say it would take to feed them and get them out of here?
Well, I'll hurry as fast as I can. Would it be too much trouble to ask you guys to scrape the grease off the griddle?
Trouble? Grease is our middle name.
I'll go shopping.
I'll go with you.
Is there any vegetable that you all like?
Chocolate cake.
Darrell? Would you mind helping me clear the dishes?
That was a delicious meal, ma'am.
Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
If my mother could have cooked like you, I never would have killed her.
How are we doing for time, honey?
Oh, forget it. We may as well not even go now.
Why not?
Well, we missed the dinner and the cocktail party. All that are left are the stupid lectures and workshops.
All right, man. Take one last look at civilization and let's get out of here. I just can't help rubbing it in sometimes. By the way, I appreciate your help, and you'll tell Devane what happened.
Oh, yeah, he'll hear about it.
There go the dregs of humanity.
Leslie, could you cut my food?
It's an egg, Kirk.
What are you doing here? I thought you were at a teacher's conference.
Writers' conference.
Excuse me, I've had an operation. So what are you doing here?
We never left.
I can see that. Dick, they didn't give me a lobotomy. I meant what happened.
Some of your friends from prison dropped by the cafe.
Was yesterday the first Tuesday of the month?
You know darn well it was.
I'm sorry, Dick. I forgot. But if I told you in advance, would you have still bailed me out?
Probably.
Then what's the big deal? Look, if it makes any difference, I'm sorry you missed your whatever it was in New York.
Writers' conference.
But we're still going to New York for a few days.
When?
We're leaving right from here.
And I've got to get back to school.
You're leaving too?
Kirk, I have classes and I have to help George run the inn.
Well, what about me? I'll be here all alone with nothing to do.
No, you won't. Guys?
What is this?
We're your Sunshine Squad.
Yeah, the guys thought maybe you might be a little tired of hospital food, you know, so they brought you something special.